Now,
This
what is
conference will now be recorded.
now today's topic is templates. Templates. Sir, clear, sir. First of all, what is template? So the template means what's the first point? And templates, templates, okay, are nothing but a templates are nothing but a HTML file. HTML file. The templates are nothing but a HTML. Then, okay, now another but HTML file. These templates, okay, these templates are used to representation some logic. Representation represents used to represent some logic. The logic is called as a web browser. Again, here the important is the main topic is DTL. I will explain one by one. Now in Django, there are the two types of languages. In Django, there are the two types of languages. We can write the logic. We can in Django, we can write the templates. We can write the templates language templates by using the templates languages. What are the template languages are? These languages are two. One is a DTL. DTL is a language. Another one is a Jinja2. JINJA2. It is called as a DTL. Jinja2. In Django, we can write the templates. We can write the templates by using templates languages. There are the number of languages are available. Again, the different programming languages: C language, C++ language, Java programming language, Python programming language. These are the high-level programming language. These are the high-level programming R language and Scala language, and these all are the high-level programming language. But we are writing a HTML code. Here we are using the two languages. These languages are two. One is the DTL, another one is a Jinja2. JIN Jinja2. The language is called as a DTL. Another one is a Jinja2. Now the complete is a language at DTL. Sir, what is DTL, sir? Now the first one is the DTL stands for the first concept. DTL stands for Django template language. Django template language is a complete language. Django templates language. The DTL stands for Django template language, where there are the different values. Okay, now the different concepts. This language is divided into four parts. One is a control statement. So what is control statement? You know already. Another one is a control statement, and another one is a printing values. 4 parts. And the third one is Django templates tags, and the fourth one is comments. Here the language is a 4 parts directly. Templates control statements means what are the control statements are available in Python. What are the control statements? The control statements, control flow statements. Okay, control statements are conditional control statements, iterative control statements, and transfer control statements. What are the conditional control statements are available? The conditional control statements are if statement. The conditional control statement of for loop. Okay, and the conditional control statements in while loop in Python, while loop, and break and continue, and pass. All are the control statements. All are the control statements in Python. So DTL is a one language that is called the Django template language. The DTL language is completely used in only templates. That is used only in HTML code only. Here these are the four control statements. In this control statement, if statement, for loop, while loop, break, continue, and pass. But here we are using no break statement, no continue, no and pass. Only we are using two statements, if and for loop. And how to print the values in Django? How to print the values in DTL, in templates? Generally, how to print the values in C language? How to print the values in C language? By using printf $d, C. That is also one language. And how to print the data in the C++, C out, C. And how to print the values in Java, system.out.println, out.println is also one language. Println of C. Print the value, print the value. But in here, how to print the value? How to print the values in A, in Python, print of A, and print of B, and print of B. That's the question. Clear ga? Ela print chesta in C language. Python will print as the print of A. That means print the value of A. Print of B, print the value of B. Print of C, print the value of the C. Okay. Now print the value of the C. In Django, in DTL, print the value of A means double curly braces. Using double curly braces and A. Here the print the value of A. Here double curly braces and print the value of B. Double curly braces, print the value of B. In Python we are using print of C. But here we are using double curly braces. Double curly braces of C. These are the double curly braces of C. Again, the tags or filters. These are called as a filters. Filters or tags. So there are the number of tags are available, number of filters are available. So in Python, for example, these are the filters means indirectly it is called as a functions. Functions. There are the number of functions are available. For example, it is a one value only. For example, the A equal to Python. Okay, this is a string value. This value converting into A is a one value. This value converting into uppercase. How to print the value of A value? This is the value of B. Print the value. Here to convert this into uppercase. One pipe symbol of upper. This is the value. A value is the question is the double curly braces means print the value of A. Here A converting into uppercase. Now this value is converting into uppercase. Here the output is Python. For example, here one value A, okay, A value, okay. For example, title and A value for title. That means first letter is capital. That is the T is only capital. Remaining all are only for small. Now the A, okay, another tag is another filter is count. To count the number of characters. Number of characters in A, but the number of characters in A is only for 6. Clear, guys? These all are the filters, templates filters or okay, tags. These filters are used to filter the data depending on our requirement before they are rendered as a template code. By using our lower, upper, capitalize first, count value, capital first, so number of values. So now everything is only for using a variable name and pipe symbol filter name. This is a filter name. Almost more than 20 filters are available. Up to here, clear or not? First of all, so the first one is templates. The templates are nothing but already you know what is template, how to write the logic, template logic. The templates are nothing but HTML file. These templates are used to represent some logic, only for the logic. In Django, we can write the templates by using template languages. It is very important. Template language. These languages are, the template languages are two languages. One is DTL. The very important, the first one is DTL. Sir, what is DTL? The DTL stands for, the first one is DTL. It stands for Django Template Language. In this available control statement, here available print statement, here available and so on. All these statements are available. I will explain one by one what is DTL completely. Please wait for 1 minute. You notes అవసరం లేదమ్మా అది రాసిద్దాం will be confused on the right time extra. So DTL, the DTL is a special language. So now sir, what is DTL? Okay, it is a DTL, the DTL language for, okay, DTL stands for Django Template Language. Okay, that is the first point. Okay, now clear. And what is the second point? And the second point is DTL templates are the special language or syntax to implement it, because it is essentially Django templates is nothing but Python strings which marks up the Django templates engine. Django templates engine offers a mini language to define the user facing layer of the application. There are the 4 types of syntaxes in DTL. There are the 4 types of syntaxes in DTL. The first one is tags or control statement or control statements. The first one is control statement. Okay, now the first one is control statement. So now what is a control statement, sir? The first one is control statements. Control statements or tags, both are same, or tag. Whenever we use the double curly braces, sorry, not the double curly braces, sorry, wait a minute. This is the control statement. Okay, not the double curly, single curly. Whenever we use curly braces, percentage symbol, and within here we are using the control statement, either if statement or and per statement or any loop. Inside a Django template, we are writing some logic code that implement the data we pass into the render. These are called the tags in Django templates also. if statement in Django. If some condition or variable name, they also called as a condition. The condition here, the statement one. This is the statement one. The condition true. Condition is true. This condition returns true. Statement one will be executed. Again, else part. Again, this is also called as a statement two. And end if statement we are using end if statement. Clear? If statement we are using end if statement. For example one. So now we are using the values. Curly braces, percentile symbol. Okay. Curly braces, percentile symbol. If A is greater than B. Again the percentile symbol curly braces. Now here the statement one is write this logic directly. A is biggest. So direct code. And any else, the else part is percentile. Else curly braces. Again B is biggest. B is biggest. B is biggest. Direct the logic. And again, okay, this is the DTL language. And if కలిపే ఉండాలి చూసుకున్నాము జాగ్రత్తగా. And if. So this is the logic. So now the DTL stands for Django template language. These Django templates with a special language or syntax to implement the language. There are the 4 types of syntaxes in DTL. One is control statement. Already you know what is control statement. If, while, okay, do while and for loop and while loop and break, continue, pass, all these are the. So these control statements are tags written in completely percentile, okay, curly braces, left curly brace, percentile, and end. Here we are writing the, okay, now the control name, control statement name. These are the control, these are called as a tags in Django template. Now what are the tags? If tag in Django, if statement or if tag. If condition, this condition is true, statement one will be executed. Otherwise, statement two will be executed. This is the example one. Again, the next one, for loop in DTL. For loop in DTL. Django template tags in for loop. So, what is the general syntax of the for loop in Python? For variable name in sequence. Statement 1 to n. But here, these are the tags. That's why curly braces percentile and percentile curly brace ending. And if statement and for loop we are using is the end of the for loop. Okay, I will show you with the example. Now the example is, okay, the example is, example one is, for example one, to print the value. Example one, how to print the values, for example, a percentile and for I in some list. So we are using, so this is the logic. Now the print of I. Okay, now print the value only for I. This is the value for only for I. How to print the values in DTL? So double curly braces, double curly braces in between the I. Print the value of the I. Again, end for. So same program in Python la rastamani. Same example ikkada raskuntam. Ikkadaithe for I in X colon and print of I direct. Print of I. Ikkada raskuntam. And the same in DTL language. It is also one language. The language is called as a DTL. For loop I in X colon symbol. Here the syntax is, this is the begin and curly brace. And for loop and end for. So friends, I will tell you one by one, no problem. ఇదంతా మనం ప్రోగ్రామ్ లో చూపిస్తాం, ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాసి చూపిస్తాం. Now the first one is the control statement and the second one is printing the values. Sir, how to print the values, sir? How to print the values? In printing the values means in other programming language, print the values are directly print the values by using print statement. But here variables associated with the context, okay, can be accessed by double curly braces. Okay, left curly braces and right curly braces, everything is double curly braces. Whenever we want to print output of Python code in a Django template language directly from the server, we use double curly braces and a variable name. For example, a variable name value is Kusu Srinivas. Then the following statement will replace with the name itself. So now my name is and the colon symbol. Okay, here the value of this, and here this is the output, and this is the output. Okay, output. For example, to print the value of A, example 2, to print the value of A, print the value of A. How to print the value of A? Now, and A. This is the value of A, and the value of A. And for example 3, to print the value of B, to print the value of B. Okay, colon B. Okay. For example, to print the value of the addition of these two numbers. addition of these two numbers. Example, fourth example, to print the value of a plus b. Here, there is a logic. Logic is a plus b. Direct translation. So everything that means in the curly braces, these two are the these two are called as a variables. Now here the logic of the a plus b is now this is the value of a plus value of b added these two values. Value of a plus value of b. These two are the variables in reality. So it is called as the process is printing values or variables values. Both are same. Now the values, next one is the filters. What is filters are? Okay, now these filters are used to filter the data depending on the requirements. Depending on the, okay, now wait 1 minute. Okay, one by one, I'll show you one by one. There are the number of filters are available. Wait. These are the filters. That's the right. These filters are used to filter the data depending upon our requirement. Depending upon our requirement. Okay, now, before they are rendered a HTML code, rendered as a HTML code. Okay, now Django templates engine provides filters are used to transform the variables and tags. Now the syntax is so double curly braces, variable name and filter or value. Okay, now these are the filters. For example, one filter, it is a one filter. Okay, with example one is, for example, the value is value filter. That means okay, now the pipe symbol length. If the value is, for example, A, B, C, D, E, for example, the value is A, B, C, D, E. Okay, A value, comma B value, and small list. If the value is A, B, C, okay, the value is A, B, C. Output will be only for the length of the value. The length of the value is only for 3. Now the filters are, these are the filters. Okay, the filters are right. What are the filters are available and filters are now these are the filters. These are the filters. So now one filter is add slashes, capital first, and another filter is the center, cut, date, default, dictionary sort, divisible by 2, escape, file size format, first, join, okay, last, length, line numbers, lower, make list, random, slice, slugify, okay, time since, title, not all list, upper, lower. These all are the filters. Motto explain in this card. That's on. One filter is add. What is the add filter? It is used to add an argument to the value. For example, if the value is, for example, if here is the value, if value is 4, then the output will become 6. Understand? This filter is used to increment a value variable in templates. So now, for example, here in other programming language, how to write I equal to I plus 2, or the value equal to value plus 2. That means the value is increasing by 2. Here, this is the value. This value is add for 2. This value is add for 2. For example, this value is add for 5. If the value is 5, 4, then the output will be here. Then the output will be 9. Because the value add to 5. This is the argument. It is used to add an argument to the value. Please observe this one, correct terminology. It is used to add an argument to the value. So this value, this 5 is added to value. Already value is, for example, variable or value. The value is 4, then the output is added to 5. The output equal to 9. Clear? Okay. And one more. The next one is for backslashes. The next one for add slashes. It is used to add slashes before the quotes. Useful for escape characters for value add slashes. The value is, for example, I am Jai. For example, the output will be I am Jai. The slashes are added. And now here, okay, one before the slash, here single slash before the add out. Now this is the value. And next one is the cap first. It is used to capitalize the first character. It is used to capitalize the first character of the value. If the first character is not a letter, this filter is no effect. If the first character is not a letter, this filter is no effect. For example, here this is example one. Example. Okay. Now value. Okay. Pipe symbol. Cap first. Okay. Again the pipe symbol. For example, if the value is okay. If the value is, for example, good morning. Okay, good morning. Okay, this is the value. The value is good morning. What is the output? The output will be first character is capital. Remaining all are ordinary. Remaining all are lowercase. Okay, as usual. This is example one. And the example two, if the value is hello, the first character is. The value is hello. What is the first character, Andy? What is the first character? The first character is H. H is hello. Okay, now here the first character output will be hello in capital. H E L L O. That is the output. Clear? Any doubt? The capital first letter is capital. Oh, center. The next one is sorry 1 minute. The next one is center, which is used to center. It is used to center the value in the field of a given width. The given field, the value is centered. The given width value, center of 15. The output will be some value. The total value is, for example, okay, hello. If the total value is 15, the output will be 15. 15 means hello is 5. Okay, and 5 spaces in left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 spaces in right side. These are the values. Okay. Now cut. It is used to remove all the values of the argument from the given string. For example, value is cut means blank space. Here the blank space will be cut. For example, the output is, so this is the output. Okay, here the output is, okay, Python is a language. For example, the output is Python is a language. Okay, what is the output? And what is the output? Cut the blank spaces. Here this is cut the blank space one. Now the language, the output is file output is cut the blank space. Without blank space is a language. Python is a language. Cut the blank space. Here this is the blank space. Okay, it is used to remove all the values from the given string. All values from the given string. It is a value. For example, if you want to cut the L. If you want to cut the A also cut the from. Okay, now if you want to cut the value, this is example 2 value. Okay, now value. Okay, pipe symbol cut. Okay, colon here A. For example, R is A. Now this is a curly bracket. This is example 1. Cut the values. Okay, cut the values. For example, the value is Python. Okay, but the value is Python is a language. What is Python is A. A is cut. Okay, no A value, without A value, and the A is also cut the value. A value cut. Here the A value also cut. This is the output. Clear, guys? The value. And next one is another format is the date. It is used to format a date according to the given value. Okay, if the file is given format. For example, the date value. If the date value is value date colon is the date format. First is the date format. Today date is, for example, today's is Thursday. Okay. Thursday, 25th June 2020. For example, the result of the date time format is date time cut now. Output will become as a string tag Thursday and THU only for 3 letters. Thursday, 25th June 2020. If the format day and day means Thursday and D for 25, month for June and year for 2020. That is the value. Now the next one is another filter is default. It is used to give a value, default value to a variable. default value to a variable. If the variable values evaluates false, then it will use the default argument. Otherwise, given the as for example, value default is nothing. Here, no value, the empty string, the output will be nothing. The output will be nothing. The empty string, we are providing the empty string. We are providing the empty string. The empty string, the output will be nothing. Okay, nothing. You are writing some value. Here, empty string, the output is empty dictionary. That's right. Dictionary sort. It takes a list of dictionaries and returns that that list sorted by the given key argument. Example one. For example, value. These are the filters and value. Okay, and dictionary sort. Dictionary sort based on the value. Dictionary sort is the value and this is the value. So now is the dictionary. So process. Then the output. What will be the output? Based on the name. Okay. Now here all are the same. So original value is Ram, Siva, okay, and Venkat. Now the sorting also same. For example, here, okay, for example, the original value is Venkat. Observe this one. The original value is Venkat. Previous values both are same. Here and the next value is, for example, okay, Apparao. For example, the name is Apparao. Okay. Here the name is, for example, Babu Rao. These are the names. Okay, Babu Rao. So these are the. What is the output? The result only. What is the output? The result is these are the names. Okay, names of dictionary. Dictionary means name, key and value. These are another key and value. A set of names stored. All these names are sorting based on the name. How to sort? The sorting means the first value is Apparao. Okay. The first value Apparao. Now the second one is okay, Babu Rao. Okay. After sorting, the result is the second one is Babu. And what is the third value? The third value is Venkat. Last for V for Venkat. Sorting the values, okay, based on the name. If you want to sort in the based on the age also, no problem. So name is as it is 19, 22, and 30. Now here to sort the data based on the name. After sorting, print the result. Given value and sort. గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి అన్ని వన్ బై వన్ రేపు మన ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాయాలి అన్నిటికీ. ఈరోజు వాళ్ళు ఈ థియరీ పార్ట్ నేర్చుకున్నాం, ఫిల్టర్స్ ఇవన్నీ ఉపయోగించుకుని ఒక ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాద్దాం. అన్ని ఉపయోగిద్దాం, ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాయాలి. Again, now the divisible by 2. We want to find the given number is even number or odd number. We want to find the given number is okay, a leap year or not. Find the program. It returns true if the value is divisible by the argument. Value divisible by 3. That means if the value is 21 divisible by 3, the output is true. For example, if the 21, another example. Okay, another example. Okay, for example, second example. Now, second example. For example, the value is 10. The value is 10. It is divisible by, for example, 6. Is divisible by 6 or not? Output is the value is 10 and 10 is divisible by 6. 6 1 is 6. The remainder value equal to 4. If the remainder value equal to 0, it is divisible by. So that's why here the output equal to false. Here the output equal to false. Clear or not? Okay. It is divisible by 2. So now here the 21 is divisible by 3. First example. 21 is divisible by 3. 3 7 are 21. The remainder value equal to 0. That's why it is divisible by 2. The value equal to 2. It is called as a divisible by filter. Now the escape. It is used to escape strings, HTML. Specifically, it makes these replacement. For example, wait 1 minute. Now the less than is converted to less than, greater than is converted to less than. Single quotes, double quotes, ampersand symbol. For example, value. Okay, here title. Okay, here the title is the escape sequences. Escape sequences means okay, title. Some okay, here the reason the filter is escape filter. Escape filter means so using these symbols, either less than symbol or greater than symbol. These are the symbols we can use the values. Okay, another one. The next one is okay. Please wait 1 minute. The example. Right. Next one is the next syntax is file size. Next one is the file size format. Now it is used to get a value like human readable code, or the size is the, for example, 13 bytes, 14 bytes, or 10 bytes, or 13 bytes. The size of the value is the value. The output will be how many number of bytes it occupied. 117 MB or so and so value. The output is that. Now that is the next one is first. It is used to return the first item in a list. First item in a list. It is used for only for the first. Okay, here it is used to return the first item in a list. Here the value, the example is value. Okay, example one. If the value is if the value is ABC, the value is ABC. Okay, here what is the first item and what is the first item? In the ABC, what is the first item? First item is C. First item is C or A? First item is A. Here the first item will be A and A. For example, in our list, another example. So example two, okay, value first. Example X. Here we are writing X. If X is a list, for example, 11, 22, 33, 44. One example. Output will be 11. Output will be 11. It is the only for first item. It is only for the first item. X is a list. X is a one list. Here the value is a list. X is a list. In this list, return the first item only. This is the list. For example, assume that in this list, the output will be return the first item. The first item is 11. Okay, now the join. It is used to join a list with strings, like the Python join function also. The Python or join function by using the string of the. So now here output is, here the output will be string type. A value joined with slashes and B value is slashes. And after the A value is slashes and after the B value for slashes, these are the values. We are joining all these strings by using the some value list of strings. These are the list of strings. All these list of strings by using join. Now the last. The returns here, return the first list of first value A. Here the last, that is the opposite. The last value. Here the last value. It is used to return the last item as a list. Sir, what is the last item, sir? Here the list is, for example, the last item will be the string, that is the D. The last item, which is the last item, and here the first item is for A and the last item is for A, and these are the strings. Okay, these are the strings. They are the list. Okay, now another example. Here this is example one. The example two. Same example. Here, what is the last item? What is the last item? Okay. Example two. The last of here, this is the X. What is the value of the X? If the X is, for example, assume that if the X is now only values, the values are 11, 22, 33, and 44. The last item is 44. The last item is 44. Here, this is the 44. The previous example, first item is the 11. 11 is the first item. And here, the last item is the 44. And the next, another filter is string. Length. It is used to return the length of the value. This works for both strings and lists. Either string or list. For example, both strings, and if the value is A B C D E, then the output will be 4 and output will be 4. Example two is the same type. It's the same type. Okay. Example two, same type. For example, here, if the value is one string only, the string is Python, not the list. It is a string. Here, immediately the output is equal to 6. Output equal to 6. Any doubt on it? Which is the length? Clear? Is the length clear? And the line number. It is used to display the text with line numbers. For example, line numbers. Okay. Right? The value is, if the value is, for example, good morning, okay, good evening, right, good afternoon. Okay. For example, good. Well, or for example, if the value is okay, well, the value is, for example, Python, C, CPP, Java, Django. Here, The output is okay with the line number, That is the output is 1 for Python and the 2 for C and 2 for C, and the output is for 3 for CPP and the output 4 for Java and the output 5 for okay, Django. This is so using line number. The output is without line number. You are enter the value in the without line number. This is the value. The output will become like this. Only for the with a line number. The next one is lower. Now here it is used to convert a given string into all letters are lowercase into all lowercase. Now if the value is, for example, is a value, okay, any value is the value, okay, any value, for example, for example, if the value is okay, a lowercase, the value is, for example, lowercase, the value is Python, okay, Python. The output will be lowercase. The output is Python in lowercase. Here, Python in lowercase. This is the output. This is uppercase. The value written in the lowercase. Make list. It is used to return the value turned into a list type. Converting the value into indirect list type. For a string, it is a list of characters. For an integer, the argument is cast converting into integer type. Now the example, the string is, for example, Naveen. Here, the output will be Naveen as a string type, and characters to enter values. Any value, and that is a values group of values. Here, and a random. It displays the random number. It is usually a random item from the given list. Here the random item. Random item is there's a list of values. The random item. Here the random value is. These are the list of values. These are the list of values A, and the list of values B, list of values C, and the list of values D. These are the list of values. If these are the list of values, the output will become any random value. It will be the random value, for example, must see random value, random value. And the next one, slicing. The slicing will be okay. Now here it is written slice of the list. Colon 2 means here the colon, some list slicing operator. The slicing operator, what is the syntax of the slicing? You know already what is the syntax of the slicing. Okay, here slicing means starting value. Okay, what is the slicing syntax and start colon stop colon, okay, stop colon and start colon and stop. These are the three values. Start, stop, colon and stop. These are the three values. These three values, start value, starting here. Starting onwards only two. Start is empty. Here the starting is empty. Here the starting onwards is, for example, one is a value A, B, C, D. These are the list of values, for example. Assume that in this list of values, the starting values are list of values. Output will become only A and B only. The output will become A and B only. Why? Because the only for two values. The output will become only for two values, A and B. Slugify. It is used to return the ASCII. It is used to convert into ASCII values. So it converts spaces to icons and removes the blank spaces, converts into the lowercase. So example, show you. Example, right? This is called as a sluggy. Another one is the time. It is used to print the given time. It is used to format time according to the given format. Now the time of hours and minutes. For example, the string is similar present example 5 o'clock. Okay, this is the 49 minutes. Or is the as for the time 12 plus 5 at the 17:49. Okay, 17:49. Clear, guys? Right. And the time since it is used to format a date as the time since. That date since 4 days, 6 hours, since the 4 days for 5 hours, based on the current date. Okay, I'll show you one by one the examples. Now, wait a minute. As the title, it is used to convert a string into title case. That means every word, the first character is capital. Now, if the, for example, title, my first post. Now the output will become M is capital, F is capital, P is capital. Here your M is okay, your M is slow or lowercase, but the output is capital letters. Post is P for lowercase. Output is uppercase. For example, you can use this also same. Okay, here Python is a high level programming language. Okay, here what is the output? And this is a string. This is a string. The output will be okay. P capital Python. Not only for P Python. I capital is A capital. Okay, high capital H capital is a high level L capital. High level P capital. Programming. And again L capital. Okay, this is the line. Now here, in the previous example, start the elements here unordered. Here the elements are stored in the unordered. These are the elements in unordered. If the values are so and so, now return the output is unordered elements. Okay. Now if we enter, if a variable contains states, contains some service and values, these are the unordered like this. Unordered list. Unordered list. The output will become like this. Now is the uppercase. Uppercase means it is used to convert a string into uppercase. All into uppercase. For example, what is the output? The output will become as Sven's value. Okay, this is the output. And if the value is, for example, Python. Okay, this is the value. And this is the value Python. So what is the output? And what is the output? Output will become, it is a capital case. So total into uppercase. That is the upper. Now here it is example one. Example one. This is the uppercase. Clear. And next one is, it is used to return the number of words to find. For example, if the value is, if the value is, okay, here Python is a high-level language. Is a high-level programming language. Okay. Here word count. Total number of words 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So now the output equal to 7. The total number of words equal to 7 words. Here these are the filters in DTL. Filters in DTL. Now the next one is, so is the programs. I will explain later, not now. These are the programs. Clear one by one and the program. So the last one is the word count. And after you can write the fourth point. What is the fourth point? And what is the fourth point? Today's topic is fourth point is in the DTL 4 points. So one is the control statements, if and for. Another one is the printing values, double curly braces, and the filters, almost more than 20 filters. And the comment, it is a fourth one. But sir, how to write the comments are, these comments are written in naturally the comments are two types. One is a single line comment, another one is a multi-line comment. Okay, now what is comment? And what is comment? The fourth one is comments. Okay, comments and these statements are not executed. These statements are not executed. These statements are not executed. Okay, executable statements or non-executable statements. These statements are not executed. In Python also two types of comments: single line comments, and multi-line comments. Multi-line comments. How to write the single line comments in Python? How to write the single line comments? In Python, the single line comments are writing in the hash symbol as a comment. Single line comments is complete. And how to write the Python multi-line comments? The multi-line comments are written in the triple single quotes and triple double quotes. These are called as a multi-line comments. Multi-line comments and single line. These statements are not executed. Okay, the statements which are not executed, these are called as a comment. So these are not executed. Single line comments. In DTL language, in DTL language, the comments are okay. The comments are two types. One is single line comments. These comments are written in only one line. And the second one is the multi-line comment. These comments are written in. Okay. Now here the single line comment is okay. Curly braces, hash symbol. Again, writing any comment. Again, the curly braces ending and the hash symbol. Okay. Write some logic. This is a single line comment. Single line comment. Okay. The comments are written only for okay. Curly braces, hash symbol, and this is the comment. And what are the multi-line comment? And here multi-line comments are braces, percentile symbol, and here any comment. Okay, that is a comment and percentile and curly braces, and here end comment. Curly braces, percentile, end comment, percentile, and curly brace. Here this is write the comment. Here is a comment. Okay. Right. This program is written by okay, Cosmic Technologies, Django students. So it is called as a multi-line. Here these statements are not, these are the 4 statements. First statement, second statement, third one, and fourth one. These 4 statements are not executed. Why? Because these statements are, okay, these statements are also called a comment written in the, this is a box, the end comment. Sorry, without spaces, sir. Please observe this one. Okay. End comment, end comment. End comment. These are called as a comments. Okay. Thank you. ఒకసారి చూసుకోండి.